Welcome back to the Real Estate 401k Show. I'm your host, Mike Weinstein, alongside Justin Frederick and Ryan Gerdes. It's our favorite time of the week. It is Friday, and I don't know. We just haven't really ever sat down and tried to come up with something creative for this segment, but it's just story time, and it's our opportunity because we meet so many of you. So many of you text into our show, and we're going to encourage you to text the word story to 623 AZ RECON. And we provide a lot of information and a lot of knowledge and education for people, but we're also, when the microphones are turned off and the cameras are turned off, we're actually out there doing this for people and helping people truly build wealth in real estate and having, deeper real estate conversations. So with that, that's what we do on Friday. Justin, I'm going to let you go first. Your top story of the week. I know it wasn't hanging out with us at the Open.
No, it wasn't. No, I had a rodeo. Yeah. So, and we didn't do good either. So there you go. My story, it's a simple one, but I want to get it out there. We have amazing second home programs over at Fairway. If you have 20% down for a second home, incredible. So, had a guy come to me. He's a shopper, and I love shoppers. And he just wanted some info on pricing. And so he gave me the scenario. He was putting down 20%. He didn't know why he was getting such a high interest rate. But keep in mind, second homes do come with a higher interest rate. No matter how good my program is, still comes along with a higher interest rate. But he'd been getting quoted in the 8s, and he had a 800 credit score. And simple conversation, he just asked me what my rates were for the scenario. Laid it out. I had a 7.75 with no buy down. He was getting quoted in the 8s with multiple point buy down. I said, hey, if you want to match that buy down, you're in the 6s. And he said, let's do this.
Hell yeah.
So super happy about that. Love having the opportunity to just get a shot at these second homes. But if you're looking for a second home, we're the place to go for that, and just really easy to snag that business.
Cool.
Yeah. And second homes is just not as simple as just going and finding out a second home. I mean, for us, it's really putting numbers and the systems behind it, and having the right accountants and the right team to really help maximize it as not only just a second home. A second home is more than just a second home. It's a true investment property. It's a true part of the real estate portfolio. And if you'd like to learn more about the second home program, go ahead and text the word story to 623 AZ RECON. Ryan.
Man, Q4 was a little bit was really good of last year, but in Q1, 2, and 3 was a little bit slow. And then right there towards the end of the year, where we had Christmas and New Year's, it was kind of quiet. But then it seemed like January 2nd, the wins and the stories have just been coming through like a freaking fire hydrant. So I mean, a lot of things to be happy about, but one that jumps to my head is a few years back we had one of our clients that they wanted to start building their portfolio, so they started. They picked up a couple of rentals, and then they said, what, we kind of want to start getting ready to retire. They're like in pre-retirement mode, right? So they bought some land up in Heber, and we helped them out with that. And they took a handful of years before they started building on it, and they just got their home up there built. And so now they're thinking, all right, let's move out from the pre-retirement stages to the retirement stages. And now they want to get rid of one of their rentals that they picked up a handful of years ago, and they were going to do really well on it. And we just got done doing the remodeling on it, and so that's going to come live into the market here in the next couple of weeks. And so for me, it's just really cool seeing how our systems and our strategies actually get implemented. And how we talk about retirement all the time?
Yeah.
And they're actually going to be able to retire a little bit earlier. And then what they're going to do is when they sell this rental property, they're going to net enough to pay off their entire cabin up in Heber.
That's nice.
So they're not only going to be able to retire earlier, they're going to have a lot more elbow room in their
jack to play around with
in their budget. So,
I'd like to talk to their real estate wealth manager. I'd like to be on that.
Speaking to him, buddy. So I'm pumped for him. So I think that's probably the win of the week.
It really is what we do. It's really what the three of us do is set people up on the path to leverage real estate for retirement, and that might be the best story we've had in a long time. Yeah. So if you want to learn more, go ahead and text the word story to 623 AZ RECON. Well, mine's not as deep or impactful, but Justin, again, we just wanted to thank you for the opportunity to sit in the Justin Frederick tent and box at the Waste Management Open. We had a great time. We missed you.
I missed being there.
And I never put anything on social media, and I did a shout out to you guys and your team on social media. So
appreciate it.
Yeah, buddy. Thank you.
So I had a cocktail or 5
or 10.
Shocker.
Had a great time. But anyways, so I met this gentleman. He was in the box named Cole. And we just got into talking. And
I know Cole. He's from Michigan.
Yeah. Okay,
yes,
so you know Cole.
I know Cole.
So, dude, we just had a great conversation, and of course, he wanted to know what we did, and said we work with you and the whole real estate wealth management thing. But it just really a cool guy, really interesting story. He owns 3 stores in Michigan where he basically sells high-end custom furniture, but he's really excited about area rugs. I mean, this guy is passionate.
Cole gets excited about everything.
But
I like his attitude.
But what I'm saying, I mean, it's like we sat there and talked about area rugs and like
you were at Waste Management on the 16th, and the best thing you guys could figure out to
area
rugs. Well, okay, I'm just making sure we're
these must be
here.
gold.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, if you want an area rug that nobody else has,
copy that.
And there we are in North Phoenix, and I mean that's got to be one of the number 1 custom area rug hubs of the world. I just don't know if that's even close to being true, but it makes sense.
We'll throw it out
But
there.
anyway, so just had a great conversation. He goes, and I go, man, have you actually ever thought about expanding here to Phoenix? I think with what you do, I mean, what a great market. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I've given a lot of thought. He goes, but it's more than just the building. Like I would like to buy an actual business. And I'm like, we do that. We got people that we work with and people on our team that actually help people buy and sell and transact businesses. And so we put him in touch with our good friend Tom, and obviously if he eventually does buy a place out here, and we're going to help on the investment side and investment strategies on that. But it was just really cool. We went from watching the Phoenix Open to area rugs, and to now having a conversation about seeing if there's an existing furniture store out there where somebody's willing to sell the building and the business.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
All right. Anyways, it's I feel like I'm being judged.
You were talking about area rugs.
Yeah.
You lost me at area rug. But I like the way your head's
I don't know.
at.
My wife's got a thing for area rugs.
I mean, I have seen expensive area rugs, though. I mean,
Can we please stop talking about area rugs?
I have no more area rugs in my house. We had to get rid of them all because of the dogs.
Just call Cole.
Yeah, I call Cole.
There you go.
All right. It's Friday. Let's go with flying into Phoenix, and somebody may want to hang out with us, and they might like beer, and they might want to know where our favorite brewery is. And Justin went first last time, so Ryan, what's your favorite? Where are you going to take someone for a brewery?
Yeah, no, it's a good question, because I mean, I'm a guy who's kind of like you. I want to go somewhere close, and so while there's other breweries in Arizona that I think are better, the one that's close to our house is Little O's, which is
that's a good one.
It's a it's like a sister or whatever company of Oso's.
Yeah, Little niece.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have some damn good beer, and they have a great patio. And so on Sunday before the Super Bowl, my son and I went over there, and it was like he was like a celebrity there, because it's not even a mile away from his high school. So he knew like half the staff, and then 5 other people there were there with their kids, and so he knew all of them. And so it was it was cool just because it's very community oriented, but then it's clean. It does have a chain feel to it, but then once you get to talking with everybody, it's like, no, they really want to fold you into the family, and so on top of that, their beer is amazing. And I'm an IPA guy whenever it comes to beer because I only drink like one or two of them, and then I'm over to the whiskey or the or the vodka or the scotch or something a little more interesting. And they have a really skunky IPA there, which is the skunkier the better for me.
All right.
So, how would you define skunky?
Hoppy.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Justin.
I gotta go with the good old Twin Peaks. The food's great. The beers.
Is it Twin Peaks or Four Peaks?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Okay.
Yeah. Four Peaks is the mountain range in East Mesa.
Yeah, but Four Peaks is the brewery, though.
Four Peaks is the brewery. Twin Peaks is the restaurant. I think.
Did you just say restaurant?
Yeah.
He did.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Like Hooters.
I want to make sure I heard that
So
right.
I don't know if
Hooters and Tilted Kilt.
I don't know if
and Twin
It's
Peaks.
Twin Peaks. It's Twin Peaks.
Those are the restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Four Peaks is the brewery, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyhow.
Either one will.
Yeah.
I'm going Twin Peaks. Scenery's great. Food's great.
There you go.
Really enjoy it.
Didn't you take me there for wings once?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys went there for wings.
No. This was real wings. They got rough.
They got real rough.
Justin's like, oh man, we got to get these. They're not that hot.
And they made us drink way more beer too because
And you know how I am with spicy wings. Like I'm a baby, right? And I out-winged him.
Yeah, and I'm normally really good about taking the spice, and that was just
How red did your face get, Justin?
dude. I mean, a solo cup red.
It was horrible. All right, well, kind of going along the lines with you, Ryan, because as you guys know, I'm not a big beer drinker, so a brewery doesn't necessarily excite me. But you talk about Little O's. I love Oso. I love the big,
the mothership.
The mothership. I love the atmosphere, and they just got a great menu, but they got a really good happy hour menu. Their fried spear pickles. Oh my God! I was just there last night, so I'm pretty passionate about it.
Yeah,
they got great burgers, and when you're not a beer connoisseur, having a tremendous selection of other options, because I've been into breweries where, like, if you don't drink beer, you're drinking water. Like, there's not a lot to choose from. So I feel like it's for everyone. Great place if you are one of those that thinks that the rest of the public wants to meet your dog. They're dog friendly, so bring your dog.
Oh, cool.
All right. Anyways, well, that's it. It's story time. If you'd like some more information about what we do, if you'd like some more information about how to become part of our story and have a dialogue with us, all you got to do is text the word story to 623 AZ RECON. That's story to 623 AZ RECON.